There you go. You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm a reindeer! Yes, everyone can see that. I'm Rudolph! Alright, thanks. Now you just spoiled your Halloween costume for this year. I'm sorry I was too excited. Get out of here. Oh, right, serious stuff. Alright, I will return. We can't talk serious when I'm wearing this. Yeah, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit as well. So hello, this is actually kind of a serious vlog. Yeah, it's kind of serious. First off, if you haven't noticed, we've been working on getting costumes for all the puppets, and there's been several things going on with script writing and whatnot, which leads to the serious thing I want to talk about. Just as of this moment, I've decided that there won't be any Lucy Let's Plays, consistent Lucy Let's Plays. And I'll explain why for those of you that actually watched them. Because first of all, no one was really watching them. I still did. It was fun to do them, and it's fun to do the character of Lucy and to do the Lucy puppet, which is why I kept doing them so much. But it got to the point where I was forcing myself to make the Let's Plays, the Lucy Let's Plays, over other things, and it was kind of like, oh no, I can't work on this other thing. I gotta crank out this week's Let's Plays, and it just kind of turned into something where it was like, if I was getting paid to do it, it would make sense. But I'm not getting paid to do anything I put up on here. It would be different if it was like, oh, you get a set income or something, or you get some kind of money every time you put a video up, but I've never gotten a cent. I solely put videos on this channel because I like making them, and I want to show fun videos. That's really the only reason why there's anything up here at all. And once I stepped back and thought about it, I wasn't having fun making the Lucy Let's Plays. At least right now, I haven't been having fun with it, because I work a 9-to-5 job, and then to add this extra filming pressure on top of it, it started to take away. It just became all about filming the Let's Plays and cranking those out. And if I had sketches that I wanted to do, then it was like, okay, well, let's crank those out too. And so much of it was oriented on cranking out videos that the things that were actually important or more important to me started being pushed further and further back. One of those things is my drawing. I've been doing a lot of drawing. The nice thing about Inktober is I've been able to do drawings at least once a day, whether it's like silly sketches or just to keep up the practice and put those up on Instagram. That's been nice. But in general, in terms of my serious drawing that I've been trying to do, it's been pushed farther back. I've been trying to do some serious storyboarding since, I think, last April or last May, and that one project has been pushed back month after month. And it took me to step back and realize that part of that was because I was so committed to putting consistent videos up on here. Which leads to the second, that's not a number two, the second thing. There. And the second thing is that in order to sort of get more views with the Lucy Let's Plays, I would technically have to release 2 every single day. And we tested that out when we did the Metopia demo over the summer. It was great. Those got a ton of views, more views than we normally get here on the channel. But it's just not possible for me to crank out 2 Let's Plays every single day. It's not even possible for me to crank out 2 videos every single day. It's not possible for me to sometimes crank out a video a day. It's just based on the way my schedule is, and also my poor computer would probably break and die if I forced it to do that. I remember the week after we got those Metopia demos done, and then it went like right into the Rick and Morty cartoon corners after that, and all of that kind of caused the computer as a whole to kind of clench up and try to kill itself. And I don't want that to happen again. It's not just a tech thing either. I would probably physically drain myself. And then again, it comes back to if I'm spending all of my energy working on cranking out 2 videos a day on the channel, then all of the stuff that is actually more important to me in terms of my future and where I plan to go with my career, all of that suddenly gets pushed into the background. And that shouldn't be the case. So those are the points, and all that comes down to is there won't be Lucy Let's Plays. We do still technically have 2 episodes of gaming footage from Miitopia filmed, so it is possible that there will be 2 more episodes of Miitopia, and whenever we get around to getting the Lucy parts filmed and editing all of that, those will be released when the Miitopia episodes were usually released. But in terms of Lucy Let's Plays in general, they might pop up occasionally. I don't know if they'll go away entirely, because I did really enjoy doing them. But in terms of every week, they're just gone for a while. So with that out of the way, that doesn't mean the channel's going to be completely dead. I know it was pretty dead this last week because the previous week there was a ton of stuff, and then I got exhausted from that and a lot of other things that kind of piled up onto each other, and then by the time this week came around, I would get back and I wouldn't be able to motivate myself to even make dinner. So that was a problem. I think that at least part of that is fixed. But no worries, there will still be other fun videos since we have costumes for puppets. We are still working on a Halloween sketch. I put up a poll on Instagram to see what people wanted, if they wanted a movie review or a Halloween sketch, and they voted for the Halloween sketch. Unfortunately, it was a tie between funny and scary. It was like really close. The first time I did it, it was leaned more towards scary, and then I did it another day just to get some extra people to come in and poll, and then they both kind of ended up as a tie. And no, people didn't vote twice because I checked who voted to make sure I didn't count anyone's vote twice. So with not counting anyone's vote twice, the Instagram polls came out as a tie for a funny or a scary skit. Which means it's entirely up to me at this point. I asked you guys, you answered, I got a tie. Now I'm probably just going to flip a coin at random. And there is a script written for that Halloween sketch. We'll probably be going into filming sometime at the end of next week or next weekend. My schedule's kind of all over the place right now in terms of work. So whenever I have the time and whenever I'm satisfied with the script, we'll start filming, and that'll be out on Halloween, a fun little Halloween skit. It could be funny, it could be scary. No one knows, not even I don't actually know which way I want it to go just yet. Like I said, it's just one script, and I've only written it once. I haven't looked it over, and that's actually what I'm going to do right after this. I'm going to look over the script and edit it. Which is what happened to the Candle Cove video that came out 2 weeks ago, I think, for Friday the 13th. Yeah, that thing, what I did is like cranked out the script, and then I thought about it, and then I changed the changed the editing in middle of film production. But, when it's just me and puppets, it's easy to go like, I'm going to change this, and it's going to be good. Hopefully people will like it. I know some people liked it. It's good. But where am I going with that? Yeah, there will be a Halloween skit. There may or may not be a movie Monday anyway, even though people want the Halloween skit more. The Halloween skit will be the thing that'll definitely come out. But there could be more movie Mondays. I'm prepping huge cartoon corners because November we've got Star vs. the Forces of Evil coming out again. And it begins all over again. The mass cartoon review, only on a different cartoon. So instead of talking about Rick and Morty nonstop, it'll be Star. And it's kind of nice that we can get those things separate, but still sometimes it's like, how do you keep up? How do you keep up if you've got other things that you have to do? But the channel's not completely dead. We're just going to stop the Let's Plays for a while so I can start focusing on more things that I want to focus on. And in terms of the storyboarding work I'm doing, my plan is at the moment, don't take my word for this because it might change, as with a lot of things when it comes to my creative brain. As of this moment, whatever storyboarding I do, hopefully when it's complete, there's kind of two different storyboards going on. There's like a longer one and the shorter one. My guess is the shorter one would be completed sooner. And when the shorter one's done, I'm planning on kind of putting it up here just to sort of test it out and see how it works, because this is something I've been working on since last spring, I believe. Just in terms of what it is and the characters. And like I've been spending many, many months working on it. So we might get around to a point where I can actually sort of put some sort of a product out there and see how people react to it. Hopefully. But that's why I want to take a pause on the Lucy Let's Play, so I have those extra hours that I would spend doing this instead. Because this storyboarding thing, this is my #1 priority at the moment outside of my 9-to-5 job. This is what I want to be working on. I want to be working on drawing. I want to be working on storyboarding. And that just means there might not be as much going on with the channel in terms of every day or every week. But we'll make sure to keep you posted when things do come up, when things happen. So then when things do happen, you're not just like, oh my gosh, a video, where did that come from? It'll be, oh, all right, this is coming out. We can look forward to this. And hopefully it won't be like, oh my goodness, there's suddenly a video after 2 years of nothing. I don't want it to be like one of those. It'll just slow down a bit. It won't be a weekly thing anymore. But I still got plans for several videos, especially while we're still in sort of the month of Halloween. I've got things oriented towards that I want to do. And that's all I got. Sorry this vlog was a little bit more serious, but I felt like I kind of needed to explain what was happening and what I'm going to do to the channel in terms of videos, and also with Instagram and Twitter as well, because all of that kind of bounces off of each other. Especially after last week, this channel was pretty much silent except for that one Let's Play. So there you go. If you like this vlog, you can go ahead and put a thumbs up and press that like button if you want. And always, you can check out our other stuff by subscribing, and commenting doesn't hurt either. I know YouTube comments aren't the best things in the world, but considering I don't get a lot of feedback at this point, any feedback is appreciated, because I really don't know what I'm doing sometimes. And that is it. We'll see you sometime. We'll definitely have the Halloween thing up, so if nothing comes up before Halloween, you can look forward to something on Halloween. There. I'm done rambling now. Hey Chester, is dinner ready yet?